going on, everybody? We're Couple Film Junkies. I'm Fisher.
I'm Maria.
We appreciate you clicking on our video. What we do is we rate and review movies to save you time on movie night. Today we're going to be doing a rating and review of the movie Wicked.
For Good.
For Good.
Yeah.
We actually saw the previous version, well, the original Wicked, in 2024 in movie theaters when it came out. We really liked it.
Yes.
And I had really high expectations for this movie. I know Maria really liked the last one. That was before we started our channel. And by the way, we're in our infancy for our channel. You're pioneers, so thanks for clicking on our video. Feel free to throw a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you have recommendations for any content. But let's dive into this.
Okay, I want you to go first for this one.
Okay.
Do you like the movie or not?
Okay, so let me just get started and say, you know the age-old saying, like, the sequel's never as good? It's so true with this. It's so true. This is not nearly as good as the first Wicked.
The first one was we loved it.
The first one was great. I mean, I don't know if I loved it. We never gave it a rating at the time.
Yeah.
I guess the first Wicked, just off the top of my head, not having seen it in 2 years, I'd probably say 7.5 or something like that. But this one is definitely going to be lower than that for me. It took it away from what I thought it was going to do in regards to the plot.
Yes.
You know, it was like a lot different. It was kind of hard to follow along with like what was going on. I'm trying to relate it to The Wizard of Oz. I'm trying to relate it to the previous movie, which it did. But it just kind of took the plot in a weird direction. And
because I think they talked more about the witches, not Dorothy.
yeah, exactly. And by the way, it tied into The Wizard of Oz as well. Like The Wizard of Oz actual plot was in this movie during like the same timeline and everything. So it was weird, and it captured it from a different angle, but it wasn't really consistent with the original Wizard of Oz either. So that was kind of weird. Like the Scarecrow ended up being Elphaba's, the Wicked Witch of the West's
Prince Charming.
like Prince Charming or spouse or something like that. Like it was very bizarre that way. So I mean that's what my overall impression of it was. There's a lot of musical scenes. I'm not really a big musical guy.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the first one.
Yes, but then there's a couple.
There was a couple good ones in this. Honestly, most of the musical scenes were bad, but every one with the Wicked Witch or Elphaba or I'll see if I can find her name here. Yeah, Cynthia, Erivo.
Yeah.
She was really good. She's a great singer. And by the way, Ariana Grande is way worse. Not only does she look way worse because like she's
super
she got thin. Not trying to be judgmental, but she got super thin.
Yeah.
But like her singing parts weren't good.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking
Right?
about that too.
None of her singing parts were good.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, what do you think? That's my
Yes. So if you rate the first one, the first Wicked, what would you rate it? 7.5.
7.5 probably.
And then the second one, this one.
Am I giving my rating yet?
Yeah.
6.6.
Oh, wow, that's pretty low.
That is pretty low. I mean, honestly, the second half of it, and we got to get into your take on this, but like the second half of the movie, I was really wanting to go. Like it felt like it dragged on, and there was no. It felt like it dragged on, and there was just no plot development after about halfway. Like honestly, the first half was pretty good. The first half, I thought I was gonna rate it over 7 for sure, and then the second half dragged on, and it was like, okay, like can we leave?
Okay, that's opposite with me. The
Really?
first half was like, oh my god, really? Like this is so slow.
Really? Oh.
And then the last part, remember when I was like starting to lean on you and was like focusing to the both of them? I was like starting to get emotional. So that's why I'm like, oh, I like it. I like the end part.
Well,
and then,
okay, fair enough.
One thing I like this movie a lot, it's because of the dress of Glinda. So the little girl in me was like, just like...
Glinda? Oh, yeah. She's always wearing these gigantic, extravagant dresses. And it's the role, obviously. But it's like...
It's nice. It's just like... You know, if I'm a little girl, I would be like, oh my gosh. Every single dress that she was wearing was like, oh my gosh. In my head, it's like, I want to wear this. I want to wear this.
But hear this, though. It's almost like the movie is marketed towards like a younger audience. Like I'm sure that...
It is.
If you went with some kids that were anywhere from like 5 to like 15, like they would probably love it. But it feels like the plot is too complicated for them to kind of understand what's going on. It's like a jumbled mess.
Yes, I agree with that.
So it's like, is it marketed towards them? Is it not? I don't know. I didn't really, like in that way, I didn't really get it because I was trying to follow along with like, okay, where is this going? And then the end was kind of anticlimactic as well. You're like, are they setting it up for a sequel or are they not? Because it was like kind of bad at the end.
I thought there will be a third one. I even told you that there's going to be like a third one, but then they ended it already.
And also it kind of ruined the previous movies for me because of like the new information that they expose in this one and how it ends up with like the Scarecrow and the Lion and the Tin Man. It almost kind of ruined the Wizard of Oz a little bit for me.
Exactly.
Honestly.
I agree on that. They should not...
It took the wonder out of the original Wizard of Oz and out of the previous Wicked. The fact that it's like they're exposing how all this stuff came to be.
Yes.
But then it's like, it's not that cool the way that it came to be. Like, I wish there was more to it, that it's like, oh, wow, that's really interesting how the Tin Man became the Tin Man or the Scarecrow became the Scarecrow. But it's like, it doesn't show you much of them, and the story about how they became to be is not that interesting.
It's kind of like it ended just like that. Like, on the very end, there goes the Scarecrow, there goes the Tin Can, there goes the Lion.
The Tin Can. The Tin Can.
What?
It's the Tin Man, not the Tin Can. Okay.
Anyway.
Too much.
Okay, so
what's
for
your
me,
rating?
Okay, the first movie was like a 7.9 for me.
Okay.
This one is like 7.2 because I kind of like the end part, and then I got, of course, attached to where both Glinda and the Wicked Witch are very emotional to each other.
Alfie.
And then Alfie. And then
her name's like, I keep thinking of Alphabet every time I think of her name. Anyways.
The only thing that I don't like about this movie is because they introduced Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. I know
but then they don't show her face.
Yes.
Like what?
I know.
Show her face.
They should have just made it...
Incorporate it a little bit, like show more of it. Right?
No. They should just make it more like about the witches. Not Dorothy. Like not involve Dorothy. And then in the end, it's not the same story as...
And then also Alfie's sister that's in the wheelchair ends up being the Wicked Witch of the East that dies and Dorothy's house falls on her. And then it doesn't even show like, it doesn't show enough for me. It doesn't show enough of like, give me, if you're going to tie in the Wizard of Oz, make it tied right in. Show me all the details about how it happened and then make it interesting. But it was not enough.
I feel like they rushed it. There should have been like a third one.
Yeah, like it was almost like they tried to stuff too much into one movie. Honestly, if the movie had... See, the plot went a long distance, but it wasn't good and informative along the way. It started here and ended really far, but it was like, okay, how did we even get here?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And in the end, I saw Fisher was like, oh, it's not done yet.
Oh, God. Anyways,
not done yet.
6.6 is my rating. You're what?
7.2.
7.2. Is this a thumbs down, thumbs up, or thumbs mid for you?
Even though it's like a 7.2, it's kind of like a mid.
Yeah.
Because they ruined the part of Dorothy.
Yeah. No, I totally hear that. For me, even though normally a 6.6 would be a thumbs mid, it's actually going to be a thumbs down because this actually kind of ruined the other movies for me.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not a bad movie. And I don't want people to think we're like trying to be harsh. I'm not trying to be harsh on this movie, but it actually ruined the other movies for me. It's a 6.6 and a thumbs down.
7.2 and a mid one.
Okay. Anyways, we appreciate you watching. That's our feedback on it. Please continue to tune in. Throw us a subscribe if you'd like. We really appreciate your viewership. Hopefully we can give you a little bit of information to save you time on movie night. Maybe save you time picking movies at the theaters. Anyways, I'm Fisher.
And I'm Maria.
Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.